The surge in families seeking asylum put Pima County and the city of Tucson to the test recently. Over the Easter weekend, shelters run by nonprofits ran out of space. With short notice, the city and county opened temporary shelters to house migrants just released from federal custody. In that time, the county alone helped more than 200 people get to their next destination. Now it's looking at ways to pay for ongoing efforts to provide aid. One option involves using funds from the federal grant program, Operation Stonegarden, which typically goes to state and local law enforcement agencies for work done in cooperation with Border Patrol. County supervisors voted to end the grant last fall. County Administrator Chuck Huckleberry supports bringing it back for this new purpose. At his office downtown, he explained why.
The sheriff has made a number of modifications with regard to how he operates under Stonegarden. I think a little bit of the concern was the police agency aspects of Stonegarden and what it was doing to the immigrant community. And I think he has made some significant concessions with regard to how he accepts it, how he operates under it, how he documents what occurs under it. And so there's a great deal more transparency by the sheriff and how that police agency uses Stonegarden money.
Among other reasons, Huckleberry says the county should accept Stonegarden funds. The county can now get reimbursed for so-called indirect costs that come with implementing the grant. Huckleberry says those indirect costs account for nearly a third of overall personnel expenses. And lastly, new guidance from FEMA gives southwest border states permission to use Homeland Security grants like Stonegarden for humanitarian aid.
And that humanitarian aid is what we use to provide medical assistance, food, shelter, water, and transportation for immigrants who are seeking asylum. And I think that's kind of come to the forefront just this last Easter weekend. We had to open our own, what we called a pop-up shelter at Keno Event Center, and we had to basically house asylum seekers, provide them food, water, shelter, and ultimate transportation. And so now, based on this new guidance from the federal government, I think we can apply for what we call a reauthorization or a reprioritization of Stonegarden funds for humanitarian aid. And my guess is that the board, if they're inclined to accept the grant, will make that request also.
Has there been a dollar amount associated with what took place over the Easter weekend?
It probably less than $10,000, but I think if you were to extrapolate that throughout the year, it adds up to real money after months of doing this. And so I think a good start at humanitarian aid is in several $100,000, and so that basically starts to get the faith-based nonprofits organized and structured so they can respond in a better way rather than this kind of, it's haphazard right now. They've done a great job, but they can't keep doing that forever without some reimbursements and some structure to this relief effort.
For the latest federal fiscal year, the Pima County Sheriff's Department was approved to receive $1.8 million in Stonegarden grants. Huckleberry says funding for humanitarian aid and reimbursement for indirect cost would come from the nearly $1.2 million currently designated to cover overtime pay.
Instead of having $1.2 million for overtime, the sheriff may end up with $800,000 for overtime if the federal agencies and the state agencies who administer the grant approve both the indirect cost reimbursement to the county as well as the humanitarian aid request.
Are you at all concerned about some of the optics when maybe the taxpayers of Pima County look at it and say, wait, we didn't want the funding, now we do, and now we're back and forth? So what's the public to make of that?
I think they should understand that this is kind of a balancing act, and the act has been balanced. If you think about concerns by some citizens over the police agency actions, the response of the sheriff to be more transparent and open, and to utilize the funds for other purposes that offset expenses that are incurred by the taxpayers anyway.
What's your relationship like with the feds? I know you recently met and are looking to having better communication.
I think we met because I think the concern was the unpredictable nature of the releases and notice. A notice sometimes is give us 3 hours advance warning, as opposed to we're bringing him to you today and at this moment in time. It's clear that these agencies were communicating with police agencies, and that's fine, but unfortunately sometimes those communications don't filter down to the other components of local government that can provide emergency assistance, such as our public health agency and our emergency management agency.
Federal agencies tasked with releasing migrants first turned to the Benedictine Monastery, which has operated as a temporary shelter since January. That's likely to change this summer when the monastery's owner expects to move ahead with plans to develop the site. That presents a challenge for the city and county.
Obviously, we don't think there's going to be any end to migrants entering the country seeking asylum, so therefore there needs to be a longer-term solution. And that's really what the community needs to come together with, both the city and the county, as well as the nonprofit community, and find another location that could serve beyond August of this year, is when the monastery is scheduled to go into construction for other purposes. And so that's going to be our focal point probably for the next couple of months, to try and find that location, firm it up, get it ready, and have it available to take the place of the monastery.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.